This is Adrian Manz. If you'd like a copy of my book, Around the Horn, A Trader's Guide to Consistently Scoring in the Markets, visit TraderInsight.com, where you'll receive a 30% discount and 3-day shipping. That's the best price anywhere, only from Trader Insight.
From Los Angeles, TraderInsight.com presents Dr. Adrian Manz in the war room and at the helm with today's look at stocks and sectors on the radar.
For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and this is Stocks and Sectors on the Radar for Monday, March 9th, 2009. On Friday, Dow Jones Industrials up 32.5 to close at 6626.94. We had 1,139 stocks advance, 1,929 decline, and NYSE total volume of 1.78 billion shares. That's on the light side, and in case you didn't notice, the rest of the internals don't look so good either. That is not what I wanted to see on one of only 2 days this week that we managed to put in an up close. Directionally speaking, I think that the path of least resistance for this market continues to be down, even in light of the fact that we are severely oversold. S&P 500 up 83 cents on the session, 683.38. NASDAQ 100 down just about 10 points at 1064.70, and NASDAQ comp down 574 at 1293.85. Now let's take a look at the stocks that we had from last night. Nothing really happened. Market was sort of flattish on the session. Had a couple of bursts to the downside, but for the most part, flat on the session in the stocks and sectors on the radar, as well as, I might say, in the intraday trading plan. So not much going on Friday. Let's have a look at these. We had CA Incorporated. This was in information technology. We also had SRX in information technology. CA went open, traded down to the 1526 price that we were looking at, then developed support and resistance once we were in. Prior to that, we had a trailing stop around $15.35, maybe all the way up to $15.42. But once we got that trade on, the support and resistance level developed right around 1527, and when the stock broke up above, came up around 1530, tagged us back out of it again. Nothing there. That was a scratch. Same kind of thing happened on SRX. Remember, we were looking for pivot inflection on this one. Moved to the downside, got us in there, got us down below the pivot, set up a small profit. So reversed, got you right back up above it. ConAgra, this one never got down to the trigger price. It made a big move to the upside, drifted lower over the course of the day, and then you had that same pop going into the close in what can only be described as a short covering rally, as a lot of us are pretty nervous about the fact the market's so oversold. A lot of guys probably didn't want to take stock home over the weekend, and a lot of this junk got pushed higher going into the close of the session on Friday. Dean Foods, once again, same move. So Flowers Corporation, this one really got down below the pivot pretty well, and looked for a few minutes like we were really going to get a nice extension on it. Didn't happen. Got them retracement back up through the entry price, tagged us out. And what can you say? People at this desk have those kind of days too. We sit around and wind up with a big goose egg on the session. Beats a loss. Wound up happening in the intraday trading plan too. Wound up scratching pretty much the whole day on that. Went home very flat. But again, beats a poke in the eye, I guess. Now for Monday, I have got one stock that I'm interested in looking at, which is Federal Express. Did not really benefit from the move on the Friday close. Looks interesting to me. There's a fastball expansion of range, expansion of volume. Trade below 35.06 will get us down below the low on FDX. Then I'm going to want to see trade down to maybe 34.90, 34.94, somewhere in there, as validation of a potential entry. On the intraday side, on the stop side, got sort of a loose stop right around 35.59. Better stop right now is up around 35.98. That's a little rich given what stock's likely to do on the session. But what I'm going to look for is a nice consolidation area in the opening range that gets this stock to stay right down below 35.58, indicating that I've got a good place to pull the plug if things move higher. So that's it, just one for Monday. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, adrian@traderinsight.com. Use protective stops on every trade, and have a great trading day on Monday.